Hello, I'm Abigail Blackrick, and here's what's happening in our community. Same-sex marriage is now legal in all 50 states. In a historical 5-4 vote, the Supreme Court ruled that same-sex partners have a constitutional right to be married. All states are now required to grant marriage licenses for same-sex unions and recognize same-sex marriages performed in other states. Michigan is one of 4 states directly affected by the ruling. In Michigan, same-sex marriage was legal for a single day last year after a U.S. District Court decision ruling the state's ban unconstitutional. About 300 couples were issued marriage licenses and were married that day before the state attorney general filed an emergency stay within the Sixth Circuit Court, essentially reinstating the ban and revoking the recognition of all same-sex unions. Many locals have already felt the effect of the Supreme Court's ruling.
It's changing the way I'm looking at life now because I didn't think this day was ever going to happen.
Lonnie Burkett is the owner of Escape, one of only a couple gay bars in northern Michigan. He was one of many people excited by the Supreme Court's ruling regarding same-sex marriage.
I think it's wonderful. It's time for the world to recognize everyone equally.
Another person who feels the legalization of same-sex marriage will have a positive impact is Tiffany Robinson, president of the Northern Michigan Diversity Initiative.
I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to do awesome things for the whole country and especially the smaller towns.
Robinson feels the Supreme Court's decision will be a big step for diversity in Northern Michigan.
I think in a smaller town it's not as diverse of a population, so you don't see a lot of same-sex couples that are very open about it. So I think it'll give all of them a chance to come out and, say, here we are, and, everything's equal now.
Not everyone was entirely supportive of the ruling. David McMahon, senior pastor of First Baptist Church of Cadillac, was concerned about its lack of compatibility with his church's religion.
American Baptist Church's U.S. of A. Several years ago said that the practice of homosexuality is not compatible with Christian teaching. And so for me to solemnize or officiate a same-sex union not only goes against my own theological framework and biblical understanding, but it also puts me in violation of my code of ethics, and it puts me in violation really of the bylaws of this church.
McMahon said that while same-sex marriage isn't compatible with his church's beliefs, it's an important time to remember the importance of respecting the beliefs of others.
It's important for the church to make sure that we listen, that we have a heart, should not be angry, should not be caustic towards people who are identifying, wanting to be involved in same-sex unions, and hope that there would be an understanding and a dialogue that we could engage in with that, and throwing out words like homophobic or judgmentalism really doesn't help in the dialogue. But we as a church certainly must do better when it comes to giving respect. All people are due respect, and we hope that Christ followers would be respected as well for their beliefs.
Those supporting same-sex marriage feel the Supreme Court's ruling gives respect for their own beliefs, finally calling them equal in the eyes of the law.
I just think it really puts everybody on an even playing field now. Like, everybody says, well, everybody's equal. Well, now it's true. Like, everybody's equal. Everybody has the same laws and rules and regulations now. So it's just an awesome thing to happen.
In Cadillac, one couple was very excited about the Supreme Court's ruling, heading to the county clerk's office just minutes after the ruling was made, and becoming the first same-sex couple in Wexford County to receive their marriage license. Jenny Freese and Linda Baines were ceremonially wed several years ago, but their union hasn't been legally recognized. That changed with Friday's ruling, which meant a lot for the couple.
We've waited for this day for, for a very long time. So it's an exciting day for many, many, many couples. So.
Freese and Baines will celebrate their official wedding celebration on Monday. Several viewers have shared their thoughts with My News 26 on social media regarding the Supreme Court's ruling on same-sex marriage. Andrea C. says, "Today is a blessing. I am proud. Another leap in the right direction for equality." Schaefer W. says, horrible. This is a terrible act showing our arrogance in the face of God. Mary M. says men and women can be together, so can same-sex couples. Equality and love will prevail. It's a great day in America. Jack S. says no one, regardless of their beliefs on same-sex marriage, should be happy about this ruling. Marriage was and always has been a state right, which is why you had to apply to the state to get a marriage license, not the federal capital. What this ruling ultimately does is puts the power in the federal government's hands, thus making the federal government itself have more power over the people. Why even have a state or local government if we're just going to let the federal take control over it? If you have an opinion you'd like to share, you can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, or on our website, mynews26.com. Police have located the gunman behind the fatal Roscommon County shooting that occurred on Wednesday. 42-year-old Francisco Arroyo was taken into custody by police Thursday afternoon. Deputies from the Warren Police Department first located Arroyo's vehicle parked on the side of the road unoccupied. Further investigation led police to a home not far from where the vehicle was parked, where Arroyo was hiding inside. Police say they were able to take Arroyo into custody without further incident. Arroyo is currently being held on multiple felony charges, including open murder. 42-year-old Francisco Arroyo is alleged to have shot 2 people at a home in Nestor Township in Roscommon County on Wednesday, then fled the scene. One of 2 victims, a 40-year-old woman, died as a result of gunshot wounds. A man at the home who had also been shot was transported to West Branch Regional Medical Center for treatment and has since been reported to be in stable condition. This last week, business owners, or even future business owners in Cadillac, had the chance to explore valuable properties throughout downtown Cadillac. The Downtown Opportunity Walk was sponsored by the City of Cadillac, the Cadillac Chamber of Commerce, and Baker College. The walk featured over 10 vacant properties in the city, marked by white and blue balloons that could be used for retail or commercial use, as well as a few businesses that had previously taken over open spaces and have seen success.
Well, we're hoping to fill some available space to lease or to purchase. We've got a couple of people that basically are ready to sell their buildings. We have space here at the Cadillac Square Plaza that they're looking to fill some space they have available, and it's basically to fill some vacant space with some new businesses.
If you missed the walk, a map detailing all the available properties in downtown Cadillac is still available from the Chamber of Commerce or the City of Cadillac. And that's the latest from around the local region. I'll be back in a few moments with a look around the world.